You know the feeling, the tension between project managers and developers. It's like this silent killer of innovation in tech. It's the reason for so many missed deadlines, so much burnout, and way too many failed projects. So today, we're going to dig into why this conflict is so common and, more importantly, lay out a real, concrete way to fix it for good.
Let's be real. You've probably thought this, right? Your PM looks you dead in the eye during planning, agrees to the scope, but you just know they're going to pop up on Thursday afternoon with, "Hey, can we add just one more little thing?" They take your estimates and they treat them not as a maybe, but as a blood oath given to the higher-ups.
And then there's the other side, the developer. You give them what seems like a simple feature request, and somehow it turns into a 3-week philosophical journey into the nature of code. They throw around cryptic jargon like technical debt, and it feels like a shield, a way to get out of just hitting a deadline. Sound familiar?
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. What if the PM isn't actually a liar? And what if the developer isn't a saboteur? What if they're both acting totally rationally, doing exactly what their job asks them to do, and that's the actual problem? The issue isn't them, it's the system they're stuck in.
To really get this, we have to understand the two very different worlds that PMs and devs live in, because they are worlds apart.
So check this out. The project manager is basically the guardian of promises. They live in a world of very real constraints: time, money, resources. And their success, it's measured by being on time and on budget. Simple as that. But the developer, they're the guardian of quality. They live in a world of deep, mind-bending complexity, and their main job is to make sure the product doesn't fall apart 6 months from now. See the problem? They are set on a collision course by design.
And that collision? It almost always happens around this one idea: technical debt. The easiest way to think about it is like a financial loan. You take a shortcut today to ship something faster. That's taking out the loan. But you have to pay it back later with interest, and that interest comes in the form of bugs, slowdowns, and random crashes. If you never pay down that debt, well, the interest just keeps piling up until it bankrupts your entire system.
That brings us to the real villain of our story. It's not a person, it's not a role, it's something way bigger and a lot more sneaky.
For years, we've been told the fix is just better communication. But come on, you can perfectly communicate what you need and still be in total conflict. The real issue isn't the people, it's the broken interface between them. The system itself is pitting these two well-meaning roles against each other.
Imagine it like this. They're both standing on the exact same crumbling bridge. Their fate is tied together. But the broken system has tricked them into fighting each other about the cracks on the surface, instead of working together to fix the actual foundation.
So how do we fix the bridge? How do we fix the foundation? Well, the answer is a whole new system, and it's built on 3 core pillars.
And these 3 steps, they build on each other. It has to start with a shared language, because you can't possibly agree on a goal if you're speaking different dialects. That common ground and lets you build shared rituals, which create trust and, crucially, make all the hidden costs visible. And once you have that, you can finally align around shared metrics, getting everyone on the same scoreboard.
So first up, shared language. I mean, look at this. It's kind of wild how it exposes the whole conflict. To a PM, an estimate is a promise. To a dev, it's a guess, a shot in the dark. But if you can agree on a shared definition, like a range of probable outcomes, suddenly you're on the same page. Seriously, creating a little team Rosetta Stone like this is an absolute game changer.
Number 2, shared rituals. This means stopping the pointless 30-minute status meetings where everyone just mumbles on no blockers. Instead, start a high-value technical debt review. This is where developers present the cost of all those shortcuts, but, and this is key, they do it in the PM's language: money. Hey, this clunky old system costs us 20 hours a week in manual work. Fixing it will literally save us $80,000 a year. See? That's not an excuse. That's a business case. And third, shared metrics. We have to stop measuring PMs just on being on time and devs on something totally useless like lines of code. We need to start measuring the entire team on the health of the whole system. What's your cycle time? How long does it take for a brilliant idea to actually get to a customer? And what's your quality score? How much time are we wasting on bugs and rework? When everyone is measured by the same scoreboard, everyone plays for the same team. Now, when you put these 3 changes into practice, you don't just fix a conflict, you actually unlock a completely new identity for everyone on the team.
This constant friction between project managers and developers, it feels like it's just part of the job, but it is not inevitable. It's a design flaw in how we structure our organizations. It's basically a legacy system full of its own technical debt. It's time to refactor how we work.
Because when you finally stop seeing each other as the enemy, something really powerful happens. The guardian of promises and the guardian of quality finally join forces. They stop being adversaries, and they become true allies. They become the architects of what's next.
So I'll leave you with this question to take back to your own team. What's the one word? Is it done? Is it urgent? Is it estimate? What's the one word that causes the most conflict? Just start the conversation right there, because fixing that is the very first step to building something truly great together.